This is very important. Everybody get a pen or a typewriter or get ready to write something down, okay? This is extremely important. So the issue is, I mean, yes, because of lack of knowledge, we're not eating healthy food. But the real issue is there's some reason why we're desiring to find something from whether it's drugs, whether it's alcohol, or most commonly food that's missing in our lives, that we're running to food, just like drug addicts run to drugs and alcoholics run to alcohol. We're running to food to suppress an emotion or something in our lives that we haven't dealt with. And we're using food to comfort us. And when we do that, we're eating too much of this because we're suffering so much from this issue. And the Bible talks about fasting and praying. And when people think that from a biblical standpoint, they automatically think, well, I can't fast 40 days. And there's something that the word they use today is called intermittent fasting. It's from the time you go to sleep at night to the time you wake up in the morning. The longer that window is, because every time you go to sleep at night and you're not eating, that's a fast. And when you wake up and you eat your break fast, that's why they call it break fast. But the longer that window is from you went to sleep to when you eat your next meal, from when you eat your last meal one day to your next meal the other day, that's a fast. The longer that particular fast is, you're going to have a tremendous, tremendous impact on your physical health. But the thing is, it just doesn't say to fast. Fasting's all throughout the Bible, but it says to fast and pray. So can you just imagine if you stop eating at a decent time, because it's never good to eat before going to sleep, and your next meal, there's a good window between that. Maybe, I don't know, 12 hours, 16 hours. And you think about what you're doing, like right now, most of you, it's not. I mean, if you sleep 7 hours a night, you probably eat right before you go to sleep and eat when you wake up. But if you can get that to maybe 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours, that window, and use that time where you're eating less to pray. And then when you go to eat, when you're thinking about what you're going to eat, and when you go to eat, pray about it. Pray about what you're putting in your body. Pray, are you eating this food or selecting this food to suppress your emotions that you haven't dealt with yet in a more correct way? Or are you eating this food because you truly believe Yah wants you to put it in your body? Think about that. The bottom line is, if we truly fasted and prayed on a regular basis, that doesn't mean a 40-day fast, which would be great for everyone, but a nightly fast, which is intermittent fasting, and prayed while fasting. And then when we made our food choices, I believe Yah will answer us of what we're eating and why we're eating it. Most of us are eating for the wrong reason, and I know that because we're overeating. And overeating, and Yah doesn't want any of us to overconsume stuff. So really, really consider what I'm saying. Oh, here's what I want you to write down. This book is called Power with God. Oh, no, Atomic Power with God, Fasting and Prayer by Reverend Franklin Hall. Okay, I'll give you the website or the phone number you can call to get it. There was a phone number in here. He has a bunch of books, but the phone number to this one is call up. Well, go to this website, holyghostfire.org. 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 And it's 602-944-5711. Tell them Paul from Torah Life Ministries sent you. And it's a little book. So read this book. Because, I mean, the truth is, no matter what you eat, you could eat your animal products, no matter what you eat, if you get control over your appetite and don't overeat, you're going to experience some form of health. So keep that in mind. And fasting and praying is the opposite of overindulgence and being sucked into the trap of eating the foods that Yah doesn't want us to eat. It's important information. And when you get this book and read it and you apply it, I know it's going to change some of your lives. It's going to change your thinking and will change your lives. It's powerful. And this isn't a book about nutrition. This is a book about what Yah wants us to do, what he wants us to do. Fasting is mentioned all over the scriptures. And most of us don't even fast. They eat right before they go to sleep. They eat in the middle of the night when they're going to the bathroom. They'll grab something to eat, and they eat when they wake up in the morning. They don't know the power of fasting. It's power. It's power, and it doesn't have to be a long thing. And it's a powerful thing to be able to go without food. You know, Job said, and it's one of my favorite scriptures of all the Bible, I esteem his words more than my necessary food. That means his words are more important than my life. And the Bible tells us not to worship anything. Not to worship anything. And I'll tell you, the number one thing people worship and make an idol out of is their food, their appetite, their stomach. That's the number one thing. Some of them 3, 4, 5 times a day, they'll go to bow down and worship the stomach god and their appetite god. Guess what? You don't need to eat 5 times a day, 4 times a day, 3. You don't even need to eat every day to be healthy. But keep this in mind. It's important stuff. This is spiritual message, and this isn't nutrition here. Fast and pray to Yah, and you'll hear him. If you'd like some more videos about Bible topics, please subscribe to this page and check out the other videos I've posted. We also do live prayer every morning, and we have live fellowship every Friday evening. Thank you.